Hey all, we are in the Cup car on Heat 4 in at New Hampshire. I know we're leading, but we just hit that point in the run where it's been getting undrivable loose all day. I lost the first stage, second place, to Denny, I believe. Second stage, I made some adjustments. It tightened it up too much. It took about 20 laps for it to come in. So I got a little bit radical. I did notice in the default, because I had no setups in this Heat 4 career mode for Cup, I noticed that their right side tires are around 28. Now, I can't run them both 28 the way I have the setup to get it to turn right. I have the right rear way down, but I got the left sides, like, especially left front, like almost perfectly where I want it. So it's the other three tires that are really giving me trouble. So after doing a bunch of different things, you're going to see me, we have to at least do one more pit stop. There's no caution, just one. I gotta make it there. I want to make it all 38 laps. We can run like 80-something laps for whatever reason. It's only 78 laps of gas. Something, you know. That's what I started out with, and then I'm like, I got 84. All right. I don't know if we do 84, probably 82 or 83. But anyway, so gas is not a problem. It's all about speed. The bottom half of the run. I see we got 38 laps of gas left. We got a lot of traffic, but and the traffic is terrible. So I've been trying to pass as many guys as possible to gap keep Kyle. It was Clint, it was Denny, it was Clint, and now it's Kyle. Because they don't get held up by the traffic as much as we do. And this is a tough track. This is what I consider an expert track. There's really one fast lane when you're on fresh tires. And then when the tires wear, when you're up against the AI, they're still running that stupid fast line. And, you slide up, but you gotta, like there, your fast line kind of cuts their fast line. And also coming in, see, I gain a lot through the middle of the turn, and as the car gets loose, it's all off the turn that I lose. But I'm still faster than these guys, which I'm very happy about. I did to this setup what I did to the Xfinity setup yesterday, and as usual, this is looser, much looser. And as usual, I'm going to have to make out-of-race adjustments. I have an idea what I'm going to do. So the next time we come back here, we'll go over that. I think mainly, I got my left front like perfect. It's not the way I usually would set it up, but it's just working perfectly, and it's probably the only reason why I'm not spinning out. Because this thing is just very loose. See, I'm losing just a little bit of ground to Kyle. Yeah, 29.7s. And mainly it's because I can't run, I have no clear laps. It's not just being loose, I have zero maneuverability. I can do this, but I lose so much doing this. He's catching me. Because overall, right now, in my old setup, I had 29.7, I'd be hitting like 29.9s or 30.0s. So it's still faster, but I can only really tell how much faster on the clear laps, right? having to pass all these guys is just working to the AI's favor. You know, I have a ton of wins. This is not a track I'm fast at. I'm usually top 15 here. So in the, you know, like in the career or quick race. So being that I'm leading and I'm faster than these guys at some points of the run at all is just amazing. But I got this to deal with, which goes to my radical deal. Okay, so I have I added wedge and it just wouldn't turn, so I can't do that. I probably need to bring the track bars down, but hey, heat doesn't let you touch the track bars in the race, so that's next time. But in race here, I got to do something, because I'm going to lose this race by being so damn slow getting through these cars. I need more maneuverability mainly. I got it decently drivable, but I'm still too loose. I'm just sliding the tires and not getting the grip I need. And because of the lack of grip, it's sliding up too much in the turns. Spinning the tires off. So, and you see what's happened is the front tires have gone way down in tire temp. And even the left side tire is up there. I like the left side tire up there, but not with the left front tire so low. So I don't want to touch the left front for camber balance and a whole bunch of other things. But I gotta do something. So what I'm gonna do is gonna be pretty radical to balance the four tires. And I'm gonna do it on the left. What I mean is I'm gonna balance it to the left front instead of any other tire. I already took the tire stagger down about 10 psi, and that's helped. That's why I'm able to be as fast as I am and drive it as much as I am right now. But I can't, with this setup the way it is, I can't race these guys. They're just nothing. Only when I can run my line am I actually, you know, consistently faster than them. Like here. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have been on the gas so hard, but I also couldn't get up to the wall to, you know, take advantage of the extra space to gain some speed around the straightaway. So I got a little clear track there. 29.6 is great for what I'm running. Again, that's literally 3 or 4 tenths faster than my old setup at this point in the run. But I should be able to go faster than this if I can hook that right rear up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the left front alone, and I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take a full pound out of the other 3 tires, because we're like 217 on the left rear. And that's okay, but it's too much in this configuration. I know a lot of people are like, wow, how'd you get your left rear that whatever? I like to help the left rear to help you turn. I don't need a dead wheel. And in a track like this, it's all about turning, you know. It's flat, it's no banking, so you need to make as much turn in the setup as you can. And not just put it all on the right rear. Because it's going to want to go on the right rear, as you can see. It's going to want to go on the right rear anyway. So, you know, it's what you fight here with a fast setup. This big pack. We've got 22 laps. But we're kind of maintaining distance with Kyle. Keeping it over 5 seconds. I'd like to be pulling away from him more, but I can maintain. Here, 29.3. Look at that, 29.3 with some clear track. That's literally 6 to 7 tenths faster than my old setup at this point in the run. 60 laps in. That is speed. But, you know, I'm tiptoeing on the gas. Look at these guys. This is where the AI fails. They should be in single line. I'm the leader, so they should be in single line, and just let me go, you know, and you guys get back to racing. I'm faster than you anyway. Nobody's racing for their lap. Well, maybe Martin might be, but sorry, man. Check it out. Trying to. See. Yeah, we're driving it. See it? 0.8 of a second slower. That's how much they slow me down. And that's how I got caught by Denny and lost the first stage. Look at this. And getting bumped around does not help at all. Okay, Martin. If I can get up there, I can handle the looseness better. 18 laps. I don't need another pack like that. And because of the lack of grip, doesn't, like I said, it does not hold the lane. These guys are just so lazy in their corner exits. Kind of floating around the middle more than anything. So it's not just about, like, I'm going to pass that guy on the inside and I'm really loose. I don't want to turn the wheel down, you know, that much. So, you know, I kind of diamonded it and see I can take this low lane and it's not that bad. But then they're in the middle. They're like they're not where this guy in front of me is. They're, you know, half a lane or a full car width below that. And that's what really messes you up. It's anything off too here. Oh, good, we're still maintaining 5, but I know we lost because of that. It doesn't like the outside. 29.9, yeah. I don't want to see 20, so we lost 0.2. So he's running 29.7, so I gotta run 29.7s or faster. I'm just touching the gas, trying to push it as much as I can. 29.5, see? And we gained 0.2 back. Whoa. See, I'm pushing the gas a little in the gap. We have 14 more laps, man. No, I'm not really worried about the tires. The handling is ultimately going to determine when I pit, when I can't hold on to it anymore. Whether it be because I got, you know, 2% left on the right rear, or I just can't hit the gas without spinning out. And it's getting there. With passing some people. I'm probably faster than even that 29.5. I just can't get clean laps. Wow. I can't just turn it under them on the bump pit road there. That was a 7. Oh, we lost so much time, didn't we? He's running faster. He must be running 5s. And I don't want to go through this at the end of the race, you know, so I want to stay out as long as I can. We already got 71 laps, so that's 10 laps. So if we can only have to go to 20 laps, that means 10, 15 laps ago, about when I started the feed, I guess, and it was handling a lot better then. That'll be the worst if my change doesn't help it. Oh, look at this shit. See, he's got more free track than I have right now. I'm just catching these guys in the wrong spots. Look at this. This is how I lost the first stage. Is I had to race these guys. I couldn't run my line. I'm good finally. Let's see, but the damage is done. Now, I'm not saying everybody should get out of your way. The single cars, you know, that is what it is. It'd be nice if, you know, the AI, you know, moves up a lane and gives you the, you know, the preferred groove. My groove is a little more middle, cutting off the bottom here. But still, you know, I could kind of work with it better, but they're just running the fast lane. And that's the other way of doing it. It's like, no matter how fast or slow you are, just stay in your lane, you know, and I guess they chose that behavior for the AI. I think it's a couple tenths faster than me right now. Seven laps, yeah, we'll be fine as far as making it. We're a little loose in. Yeah, so he's running a 6, I think. 6 is when he's not stuck in traffic. Knowing what they're running at different parts of the run, you know, is important. Four laps, 60 laps. Okay, so we'll be right where we need to be. About a 20-lap cushion. And we'll make that change, which might make us faster at this point in the run. So it should make us faster the rest of the run, if it works. Rear. We only got 3 laps to live on 20%, and that's fine. What I'm amazed at is even passing guys running real slow, you know. Wow. Yeah, this is no grip. I'm still running faster than my other setup would be if I had clear laps and nobody around me. So we definitely made a lot of progress. Now we just gotta fine-tune it and rein it in. Wow, look at this. This is just killing us, man. Why does every AI have to be Ryan Newman? See, because that could cost us the race right there. I like a 5-second or more cushion. gotta pit this lap. Might have pitted already. I think we're spitting. Oh, come on. Come on, car. I don't remember this being one of the tracks that spits a lap early like Bristol does. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that didn't just totally screw us up. T3. Okay, 60 laps. They're pitting now. Oh, we're not even gonna have fresher tires, I know. Bat out of hell time. Denny is who I'm racing at, and I believe somebody else passes him. Gap is important. If I can start to run with a gap, did Kyle pit yet? If Kyle pits now, and we don't have a caution, or even if we do, we should be good for the race. So he's not pitting. I didn't see if he pitted yet or not. But he's 3.3 seconds ahead of us. Car feels a little weird. It might take 2 laps to come in. Oh, or 10 faster than him. Pit Kyle. Nah, he pitted already. So we're racing Kyle. Well, my goal is 5th. And I was really hoping to bring it home, but we're literally like 4 or 5 tenths slower. I hit that record before the building, adjusting the setup. So yeah, I did not want to be in this position. The only good news is I probably have a lap or 2 fresher tires than he does. But I know Denny has a lap or 2 fresher tires than me. 1 lap, I believe. What this all means is if at all possible, I need to get to Kyle, and I need to pass him, and I need to gap him. See what the tires are doing. They're not looking bad, but I need some of them 28 7s that I was running before. But I think I killed that in the adjustments to keep it faster at the end of the run. So if it doesn't work, yeah, I probably adjusted myself out of this race. 9s are fine, but 7s are better. And we don't have clear laps, so 9s are tough. That's about the best we're going to do, I suppose. Is that Kyle up there? Yes, that is. I hate that. Okay. We caught Kyle, or we're both in heavy traffic. Wow, look how slow these guys are. Wow, look how tight I am still. I know, but I gotta gap him. Because I gotta get past Kligerman. Kligerman's gonna be a dick. Not because he's a dick in real life, because in the game they make him a dick. Like a designated dick. DD. I don't usually hit the brake that much, but I gotta hit it to point the nose. Okay, we're ahead of Kyle. I think we're faster than him. Like, significantly. But these guys just blew that. Now he's on my ass. Oh, look, it's Newman. Excellent. Okay. Snug, but I can drive it. So I do a late apex and cut the corner to not hit the wall. If you cut the corner too much, you're going to hit the wall because your angle will be more like straight at it, which is what a lot of guys do here, including me. You want to look for the restart zone there and aim for that. If you don't see the restart zone, you're probably going to hit the wall if you don't brake and point the nose better. Not brake, get off the gas. Okay, we are faster. For how long? It's acting different than it was before. It's tighter. It's only 1% tight most of the run. Or maybe the... Oh, we got a caution, and nobody's pitting. Well, we're gonna pit. We need those freshies. Okay, well, see, every time you get to a point where, like, you know, oh, this is gonna be good, I'm gonna run it out, and then, yeah, stuff like this happens, so we will... what do we got? 40 laps left. But we're sitting in the catbird seat. Just gotta not screw up. We got fresher tires coming. Yep, we got 20 laps fresher tires. So we should be okay. Since we only got about 40 laps to go in the race. Snug. Pretty wide. 42 laps. So we should be okay speed-wise. Both because of the fresher tires and the adjustments we made. To the point that at 40 laps, I could have probably taken a couple of hooks of wedge out. Had a rocket ship, but we want to see what this change is. because I really won't be able to tell for a while. Because if you notice, it's still on the right front, and it's not terrible on the right front. It's actually very cool on the right front. But you look at the left front, we're not even in the 200s yet, and that's I don't know. I've never had a setup like this before at a short track. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, you know, I don't know. They're coming up now. See, I'm used to my best handling setups. You start off with a 230 temp on the left, and whatever it is on the right, you know, 250. And then halfway through the run, the right side calms down to about 230, and the left side, couldn't stay on the gas, and the left side calms down about what it is now, about 200, 210, 190 something, you know, kind of thing. See, I get into the turn and through the middle much better, and when it's loosened up, I get through the, you know, off and down the straightaway like awesome. But my changes have had to tighten it up in the beginning of the run so that it stays tight enough to be able to run it hard and be fast at the end of the run. See, they're getting the gas like a full second or two before I can, because I'm still waiting for the car to turn. When it was all loosened up, yeah, I'd be on the gas already. But you gotta angle it. You gotta look for those RVs over there. If you don't see the RVs, you're gonna hit the wall when you're on the gas. And here, I can hit the brake, but I'm trying to see how much adjustment I would still need to make. Now it's funny because kind of the line I'm taking is like the line that you see in real life. The fast one, I mean, once everybody, you know, gets single file. I'm entering a little bit high. It's not turning in because it's that tight. And that's more of what I like to see. Because that hump on the inside, see, like I stay away from it. Just see it sliding too much. See, we're 260 on the right front. 3% tight. But we're fast. See, I can do this and get on the gas a little quicker. But you have a tendency to... Okay, that's the first time it actually, when I got on the gas, it turned. As I like, at a short track, I like to hit the gas and have the nose turn, have the car turn, rotate. It's me hitting the brake to make sure I didn't hit the wall, so it was that close. It was a better lap. So we watched the replay. If you watch the left front, you'll see it's tight, 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 tight. It's tight in, and it's tight middle, and it's tight off. Which, you know, might be fast, you know, kind of thing, but it's going to let the car drive faster and keep the grip in the right rear later on. At least that's the plan. We're testing, you know, race testing, so we'll see how well that works. I know I could enter the turn a little bit differently, but what happens at this track, that was okay, is if you're tight, it tends to just slide. So whoa, not ready yet. it tends to slide, so you end up in that third lane. You end up running, you know, a lot more lap than you want, so it slows you down that much more. Probably why I'm doing 29 zeros instead of 28 eights. See, I'm turning the wheel a lot. It's still tight. Oh, yeah. 10 laps in, yeah. So the last version of this setup, whatever, it took about 20 laps to come in. So I can feel it loosening up a bit, but as you can see, it started off tight. And I don't like this the way it is, you know, now, even though it's faster. So the goal going forward with this setup, and all the flat track setups, is to get that tightness out of it and control the looseness at the end of the run, so you can be more aggressive the whole way. There's a 28.9. It's funny, it's been 5 years since I've been in the 28s at New Hampshire in Heat 4 and Cup. I have hit a 28.2 in Heat 5, but that's qualifying. We used to do qualifying in the league I used to race. You'd have 24 hours before the race to submit it. Before test mode, it basically just had to be a clean lap time, practice, or whatever. But then it turned into like a test mode thing. And by yourself, no draft. And you had to send a picture in of the time you did. So what we do is we run the gas out of it, or we go to times 4, run the gas out of it, pit, take, you know, 3-4 laps of fuel, or whatever the minute, you know, half can of fuel, and fresh tires, tape it up, and go out and, you know, run the fastest laps you can run. I'm pretty sure I hit a 4 here at doing that, but a few years, I think the first year of Heat 5 when they had that big update, yeah, they did. They also updated the Daytona Talladega AI on this, and when they did that, I lost all my setups, which sucked. Some of them I had, you know, the ones I shared to buddies and stuff, so we had a version of it to go by. But I lost some really good setups, including a really good setup I had here. But compared to what I have now driving-wise, it was garbage. But it was fast. Not as fast as this. It's starting to turn now. See, they're like in the middle of the goddamn track all the time. Wow, see? Look at that. See, I did that. That was bad. That's cutting the corner too much, getting on the gas, and getting on the gas too early. So it won't turn. See, it has to go like that, see? And the nose has to keep turning. It's always in turn 4, like, that's an issue. So if you diamond it, so when you go and you hunt here, you don't hit the commitment box. It'll throw you on pit road. And it's easier, but 4, that's one of the main differences with this track, is 4 is a lot harder to get right off the turn, which is a lot of speed down the straightaway. Faster you can, you know, get off. And turn 2, you know, it's kind of like jams you up more. Ooh, I was standing on the brake there. I didn't think he would still cut in front of me, but there's like 4 or 5 guys in each series that just, yeah, they're just the designated dicks. I thought of that. They will run your line. They will purposely like try to impede you. I guess we all, you know, have somebody like that in our lives. Okay, so if we look at the tire wear and tire temps, we're still tight, but it's building loose, and the balance is not that bad. It's still gonna get loose. I can feel it, but with 18 laps to go, I don't think it's gonna make a damn bit of difference. We're gonna have, we're gonna be fine. We're putting Kyle behind us. See, it's turning. It wasn't doing that before, so the further out of the groove you were, the harder it was to make the corner at speed. You know, you had to get off the gas, tap the brake to bring the nose around, yank the steering wheel, or all three. And if you notice, the right rear tire temp has come up. I just blew the corner there. Make it work for us. Flat. It's 29 flat. We had 42 laps to go and took the green in this run. Oh, acting a little weird. I don't expect it to be perfect with these in-race setups. The fundamental core of the setup needs to be changed. 42 to, what was it, 18, 19, 17, 16, 14, 16. There's a couple laps ago. So 16, 25 or so laps, and we still have a car that's capable of running a 29 flat. I like that. Wow. Yeah, not turning as much as I wanted to, but that's going to help us win this race. Here it's going to work. See, it turns. When I get to the transition, it turns off 4. It doesn't do that off 2 for whatever reason, so we have to drive it differently. Cut the corner sharper. Let that hump do the turning. And that's a maneuverability thing. But you know what? That move last lap over in turn 2, yeah, it wasn't doing that at the beginning of the run. That's probably because of the changes I made. See, we're no longer 3% tight, we're only 1% tight. So it's loosening up, so it's getting more maneuverable. Which is only going to hurt Kyle. I'm sorry to say. I hit the brakes, I don't want to slide that much. We hit a 29.2, let's see if we can get this lap any better. 29 flat. That's even more awesome. 32 laps in, and we hit 29 flat. When it was all loosed up before it fell off a cliff, I had 40 laps and I could still hit a 28.9. So we had to slow it down to make the fuel run. I practiced for an hour before the race. And I knew I'd have to make adjustments, but, you know, I got it close enough that, you know, I figured, well, you know, in race adjustments. And the race, what happens in the race tends to tell you, or tell me, what other adjustments I need to make out of the race. You know, when I'm like, you know, I could spend the whole day practicing, or I can race and learn a whole lot more in a couple hours than, you know, like a whole day or two of testing. Because no matter what you do offline, when you get into race, you realize, okay, I have to do stuff. Like, you know, I hit a couple of guys trying to go inside them off the turn. It was too tight. So you can't really figure that out unless you're in that situation offline, you know. But you really only get that when in a race. That's why I do all this racing. I love racing. It's also part of my exercise. Yeah, I know people are like, yeah, I don't use a controller, got a full setup. It's not an expensive one, it's cheap, but pedals are hard. The steering wheel's got all the force feedback on it, and it really feels a whole lot like driving my 91 Firebird Formula that I had years ago. See, it equalized 66 and 66. So this I don't remember where this setup started, but we ran it at Gateway. We ran it a version of it at Kentucky. Here, whoop, and you know, those are all tracks that have flat portions to them, where we have struggled in the past. Not so much at Kentucky, but that figure out that turn 3, you know. Okay, we're getting loose now. But we only got 5 laps to go, and we got 9 seconds cushion. Even if we have a caution, we'll be fine. I couldn't turn it more, so I was gonna hit Stenhouse sneaking up. See stuff like that. You can't figure that offline. You gotta experience it. So I wait for the weight transfer. And then when it kicks the nose around, it's very loose at that point, at this point of the run. So I gotta just feather the gas, point it, and then when I know I can nail it, I nail it. Oh, overblew that one, so I gotta stand on the brakes. See, the angle was gonna be wrong, so I had to let off the gas a little bit. 2 laps to go. Well, we earned our pay again today. This thing was ridiculously loose. Worked on it all day, and wow, hit the bump wrong. Yeah, it's a little wiggly loose. A little hospital hoppy loose. And nobody's spin in front of me. And even with the traffic, we're still putting up really fast times. 29.4s. 40 laps in. But this is the last lap. White flag. Wow. Yeah, it just went out to lunch. So we had a 42 lap setup there at the and that's good. Oh, only 104, man. I led most of the race. I'm actually sweating. Yep, so, we motored onto the front. That thing was a rocket ship starting off. But as soon as we got up there and the car fell off, yeah, we struggled. This is second stage. 98, yeah. There's only 74 laps. Okay, well we had stages, and the replay is not showing them. Maybe it's part of that glitch. So this is the second stage, and here I made an adjustment, and I thought it was okay. It was a fairly big adjustment. I added a full half round of wedge. No, I think I actually added seven clicks, 3/4 of a round of wedge, and it was real tight starting off, and then I was able to eventually make it up front. Yeah, I had a muscle Hamlin. They were racing me really, really hard, and I was able to win stage 2, finish second stage 1, and I felt good about that. And then you got me in the middle of this run, stage 3. Took the lead. These are all the first laps, you know. Once I got clear, here you see. Once I got clear, and I was this is the pit stops, and you see the left front. See, once I got clear and was able to run my line, I just pulled away from them until it got too loose to drive. But it worked in our favor, because you were still able at the end to maintain instead of lose time. We lost some. This is that caution. And this is final run to the end here. So what I realized and why I was so aggressive is this is a track that they can hold you up a lot. And once I was able to run my own line out front, I just leapt away from them, and was able to hold on, pull away, and my changes worked. You know, did what they were supposed to do. So. $234 merch. Yeah. Sorry we couldn't show more speed during the race, but we'll get it sorted out. We got the speed, and we just gotta figure out how to make it work for us. Wow, I got a trophy. Best of all the rest. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, I know I pissed Denny off. I did not wreck you. I don't... Oh, Eric was in the 20. Yeah, they raced me really, really aggressively, and I'd been boxed in by Harvick and Logano for like 20 laps. I get past them, but you know the car was still too tight, and so you know, with the first adjustment. So it was just so frustrating. I get ahead of them, and then I couldn't keep on the gas out of the turns inside of them. So, and they passed me down the straight, and I passed them in the turn, and so yeah, we're not Jefferson Road Course. I'm not gonna race that race. We'll take care of that another time. So thank you for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, comment, ask me questions, anything, and thank you so much.